an unfounded conspiracy theory, an athlete poking fun at herself, and a pole vault fail no one saw coming. Here are the 2024 Olympic moments that went viral for all the wrong reasons. Right from the start, the 2024 Games in Paris made a splash with its opening ceremony. With the goal of thinking creatively and revolutionizing the Games yet remaining accessible to a large audience per the Olympics website, the effort saw drag queens and trans people featured prominently in parts of the opening ceremonies. However, one performance in particular was thought by some to denigrate Christianity. Conservatives saw the performance as insulting to Christians because drag queens, trans, and gay people were placed in ways that were erroneously perceived to mock the disciples and Jesus in Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting, The Last Supper. Olympics artistic director Thomas Jolly denied the accusation, telling news channel BFM TV his intention was to pay homage to the Greek god Dionysus. He also added, "You will never find in me or in my work a desire to mock or denigrate anyone." In something of a running theme in moments gone viral for the wrong reasons, Algerian boxer Iman Khalif was called out by prominent conservatives who accused her of being male. The 5'10" boxer began her boxing career circa 2016 and has always competed as a woman. According to Khalif and her father, she was born female and was raised female, never identifying as anything else. She competed in the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, but the accusation arose from a competition in 2023 when Khalif was disqualified from the World Boxing Championships after the president of the Russian International Boxing Association, Umar Kremlev, said that DNA tests proved she had XY chromosomes. According to NBC New York, there was never any proof beyond the claims of Kremlev, who shared this news after Khalif had beaten Russian boxer Azalia Amineva, effectively taking the win from Khalif. As far as the International Olympic Committee is concerned, neither the IBA nor its tests are legitimate. IOC spokesperson Mark Adams said in a press conference,
"The current aggression against these two athletes is based entirely on this arbitrary decision, which was taken without any proper procedure."
Anthony Ammirati most likely meant to put it all on the table when it came to the competition, but he might have shown the world a bit more than he meant. His effort in a pole vault qualifying competition in which he was trying to clear a height of 5.70 meters was botched by his crotch as he began his descension back toward the ground. The early effort looked great. He cleared the bar but wasn't far enough away from it, and of all things, he managed to clip the bar with the bulge under his leotard. The incident was unmistakable before Ammirati landed on his back on the padding below. At least Ammirati understands the humor behind what happened, saying, "You make more buzz for your package than for your performances." There is something to be said about doing one thing and doing it very well. Case in point, Olympic gymnast Steven Nedorosik, who went viral not only for his nearly flawless pommel horse event, for which he won the bronze and the first Olympic medal for the men's team USA in 16 years, but also for his unabashed nerdiness. Nedorosik was only slated for the pommel horse competition, so he had a lot of time on the sidelines while his teammates competed in the other events. During that time, people took notice. The bespectacled gymnast passed the time by solving his Rubik's Cube and taking cat naps. But when he took off his glasses and walked up to the podium, the internet was feeling Clark Kent vibes. Then, Nedorosik crushed it. Most unbelievably, the gamer with an electrical engineering degree from Penn State actually squinted his way to the pommel horse. According to the BBC, he has strabismus, the condition that causes crossed eyes, which makes him have double vision. Nedorosik described himself as, quote, "just a regular dude who happens to be really good at pommel horse."
It feels incredible. I mean, we had a mission going out there to get that team medal. That second medal I got was for myself, it was for fun.
Italian swimmer Thomas Ciccone had a viral moment, but unfortunately, it wasn't for winning anything. However, it did bring more awareness to the experimental way France is housing the Olympic athletes. Ciccone was spotted sleeping on the ground in a park near a bench inside the Olympic Village. He later said he was napping that afternoon because he's had trouble sleeping in the accommodations provided for the athletes, which lack air conditioning and include cardboard beds. According to Today, Ciccone said in an interview with Rai, "Yes, unfortunately, many are leaving because one eats badly, it's hot, there's no air conditioning. Therefore, from different aspects, it's so-so. I'm not complaining because everyone has the same conditions. I'm only telling those who don't know." Paris's efforts for the Olympic Village are meant to be used as sustainable housing units after the athletes leave, and as such, they are not using standard air conditioning. But the experimental construction doesn't appear to be working very well, so the apartments are being furnished with cooling units. Team USA gymnast Suni Lee posted a video of herself on TikTok as she fell off the balance beam during the women's balance beam final on August 5th. Taking the opportunity to be self-deprecating, she captioned the video with, "Unfortunately, I was selected for the Olympics." Lee is an accomplished gymnast who competed in the 2020 Games in Tokyo, winning the gold for women's all-around and the bronze for the uneven bars competition. The women's team took the silver that year. Still, her spill reminds us that everyone makes mistakes, and the best course of action sometimes is to have a sense of humor about it.